Welcome to Ask the Lawyer International Edition with attorney Brian Figueroa of the law firm Figueroa and Associates in New York. We hope you enjoy the show, which features immigration visitors visa, starting and doing business in New York, entertainment and business visas, religious visas, and much more. Whether you are outside the U.S. or have family in New York, the number to call, share, and keep is 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845. Please schedule a consultation with us at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us. This is Ask the Lawyer International Edition. You have questions? We've got the answers.
Welcome to Ask the Lawyer, your premier Jamaican radio show dedicated to unraveling the complexities of the U.S. immigration system. Hosted by me, Ashley Dawkins, a proud Jamaican national, alongside esteemed New York-based immigration attorney Brian Figueroa, who brings over a quarter century of specialized experience. Together, we explore the benevolent aspects of America's immigration laws. This week, we talk about the benefits of research. Know what to do before you apply for a student visa. Don't waste your degree. Don't waste an opportunity. Plus, the different ways your family members can petition for you to help you get a green card. And don't miss our exclusive interview with Ariane Wint, the founder of International Women in Reggae, who tells us about her all-women reggae band and the importance of women in the reggae music scene. The show offers invaluable advice on starting the immigration process, delivers the latest immigration news, and features engaging discussions. Tune in to Ask the Lawyer for insightful guidance through the intricate world of immigration. Mr. Figueroa?
Good day, good day, good day. My name is Brian Figueroa of the law firm Figueroa and Associates. This is Ask the Lawyer. You got questions, we got answers. The number to call, the number to keep, the number to share is 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845. The movement of labor, the movement of capital. Capital is what you use to start a business. If I wanted to invest money in any country in the world, whether in the Caribbean, Africa, Latin America, the United States of America, I can do so. However, if I have special skills, if I have a degree, if I have vocational training in plumbing, carpentry, electricians, whatever, the movement of labor is restricted. So people who have money could invest money in any country. The people whose capital is their training, their education, they cannot move from country to country. Is that fair? Well, it is how countries restrict other people coming to their own countries to compete with labor in those markets. But obviously, until everyone can move to any country wherever they want, we have to deal with the immigration law of various countries where the movement of labor, i.e. human capital, is restricted. Many people, they call this program and they say, Mr. Figueroa, I'm a registered nurse. I'm a teacher. I'm a hotel worker. I am a plumber, electrician. You know, they say, okay, this is my skills. What can I do? Can I come to America? How do I get a J visa or H-1B visa or other visas, P visas, the entertainer visas? How do I come to America based on this particular qualification? The first step we normally ask people to do, obviously, is to send us their resume. Send us their long-form resume. Send us your various diplomas that you have. That way, once we understand your educational background and the experience that you have, we can guide you. The research that you could do also is you go to the United States Labor Department, that's a federal agency. You go to their website, and they have a list of jobs that are in high demand in the U.S., and those jobs, those positions are obviously where recruitment will be made not only in the U.S., but also in other countries. Most people, when they plan their career, when they plan their education, people do what they would like to do, what they think they'll be happy with. That's not necessarily the best advice that you could give young people. Young people should do research. And what they will find is sometimes some of the top paying jobs doesn't require a degree. It may require other type of qualifications that you could develop. Do you want to make 6 figures or 5 figures? It all depends on what quality of life that you want to have. What experience goes with these jobs that will make you earn more money? So some basic research by you before you communicate with us, obviously, too early. We're not guiding your career. You're the one that has to make that career choice. What you're doing is telling us what you have now. But for those of you who want to plan for the future, looking at the United States Labor Department website or even the Canadian or other European countries where there's a high shortages of labor because they have very low birth rates, is a way for you to plan your career. My name is Brian Figueroa of the law firm Figueroa & Associates. This is Ask the Lawyer. You got questions, we got answers. The number to call, the number to keep, the number to share is 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845. One of the big issues that we have in the Caribbean and other countries where, the government is saying, we don't want to lose our educated or experienced people to other countries because the country need those people. That's a lot of, bull, so to speak. You have to plan your career to the best of what you want, not what your government wants. It's what you need, especially if you want to have a big family, you have to pay for expenses, you want to buy a home. There's a whole host of things that you would like to do as an individual, but none of it should be based on what your government is saying about, you staying in the country, because most of the people who are in government were educated in other countries. And your education has to go again to your needs, both economically and socially. So people plan careers where they could get the most out of life for themselves. And to conquer those governmental arguments, a lot of people, when they come in America, England, other countries, and they work, they send remittances back to their home country. They build up the housing industry in their home country. So a lot of U.S. dollars or English pound or whatever comes back to your home country, and the government uses that money to buy goods and services that they need for the country. So when they talk about brain drain, the politicians, they're actually talking about, they're actually making arguments against the country's best interests. What we do at the law firm of Figueroa & Associates is obviously analysis within the legal profession and the economic world, the real economic world. If you would like to get a consultation with us, you could call the law firm of Figueroa & Associates at 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845. Or visit our website at www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. Thank you.
Do you have a legal issue, question, or concern? Turn to Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You can also register for our paralegal program, get legal news, business consults, or other information on educational issues. Yes, ask the lawyer. You have questions, we've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us.
The United States is consistently ranked among the best internationally for its competitiveness. Are you planning to start a new business or branch of your business in New York? Attend our Chamber Coalition's 5-week webinar series, Small Business Sense Bootcamp. We provide education and business preparation for small business owners and startups. Learn the basics of business planning, how to finance your business, business credit, marketing, and social media strategies, small business solutions, legal, tax, accounting, banking, and insurance, and how to do business within New York City, New York State, and corporations. Register at startupsbootcamp.eventbrite.com.
Love is in the air. Do you know that a prenup or an irrevocable trust can say, "I love you" in a way flowers and chocolates never could? Ask the lawyer. Let the law firm of Fig, Arrow and Associates show you how. Don't hesitate. Call 855-768-8845 or visit www.askthelawyer.us to schedule an appointment today.
Divorce, separation, support, custody. The common factor? They keep you up at night. Sleep well knowing that you have the law firm of Figaro and Associates on your side through this difficult time. Don't divorce your money. Don't divorce your children. Divorce your spouse. Whether it's a contested or uncontested divorce, the law firm of Figaro and Associates will guide you through every step of the process. From child custody to property and debt concerns, the law firm of Figaro and Associates has the experience and expertise in handling cases involving significant assets and complicated issues. A divorce can be one of the most unpleasant experiences a person ever has to go through. Don't do it alone. Stop the sleepless nights and call the law firm of Figaro and Associates, 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845, or visit 311divorce.com. That's 311divorce.com. At the law firm of Figaro and Associates, a divorce is not the end, it's a new beginning.
Arle Lou Izon is a criminal, now deceased and indicted by the federal government for defrauding thousands of Grenadians. If you or a family member is a victim of Arle Lou Izon and are in deportation proceedings or any immigration matters pending in immigration court, please call the law firm of Figaro and Associates at 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845.
Welcome back. This is Ask the Lawyer International Edition. You have questions, we've got the answers. Schedule an appointment now at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us.
Our weekly immigration news roundup is brought to you by the law firm of Figaro and Associates. For a consultation on any immigration or legal matter, please call 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845. For full stories and more immigration news, visit www.theimmigrantsjournal.com. That's www.theimmigrantsjournal.com.
Hello, my name is Mary Campbell, legal assistant at the law firm of Figaro and Associates, and your presenter with this week's immigration news. We begin with fraudsters sentenced for operating large-scale marriage ruse to get green cards for 600 migrants. 4 fraudsters caught operating a large-scale marriage fraud agency, setting up sham marriages to help over 600 migrants bypass immigration laws and obtain green cards, were sentenced this week for the scam in federal court in Boston. The group of scammers, all Philippine nationals living in Los Angeles, were charged with marriage fraud and immigration document fraud for recruiting American citizens to marry the agency's clients, staging hundreds of sham marriages in exchange for cash, federal prosecutors in Massachusetts said. Authorities said Marcialito Bail Benitez, 50, ran the so-called agency out of brick-and-mortar offices in Los Angeles and would rely on his co-conspirators to recruit Americans to wed the agency's clients. The scam marriages and adjustment of clients' immigration status would cost between $20,000 and $35,000 in cash. Biden's proposed budget includes $4.7 billion emergency fund for border migrant surges. President Joe Biden's budget proposal for 2025 includes a $4.7 billion emergency fund for border security to enable the Department of Homeland Security to ramp up operations in the event of a migrant surge, according to a portion of the budget reviewed by NBC News. The contingency fund would let DHS tap into funds on an as-needed basis when the number of undocumented migrants crossing the southern border tops a certain threshold that is unspecified in the budget. If the money is not used to address a surge, the money would be transferred to the General Funds of Customs and Border Protection, CBP, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, and the Federal Emergency Management Agency, AVMA. The request is likely to fall on deaf ears among congressional Republicans, who have already refused to fund $13.6 billion the Biden administration asked for in an emergency supplemental request aimed at responding to a record high number of migrants crossing the border. Judge Alito extends Supreme Court pause of SB 4, Texas immigration law that would allow state to arrest migrants. Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito on Tuesday, March 12, extended an order blocking Texas troopers and police from arresting and jailing migrants suspected of crossing the U.S. southern border without authorization under a strict state immigration law known as SB 4. Judge Alito continued an administrative stay of a lower court order that had paved the way for Texas officials to enforce SB 4, one of the toughest state immigration laws in U.S. history. The pause was going to expire on Wednesday evening. Alito on Tuesday extended it through Monday, March 18. In New York, advocates and lawmakers rallied to demand right to counsel in immigration court and $150 million for legal services funding. Today, elected officials joined the Care for Immigrant Families Coalition, legal services providers, and asylum seekers at the New York State Capitol to rally in support of a $150 million investment in immigrant legal services. This investment is critical to help ensure that families remain together and that recent arrivals have the resources to fight their immigration case and gain access to work permits. Advocates also called for passage of the Access to Representation Act, ARA, a first-in-the-nation bill which would establish a right to counsel in immigration court, extending the same representation rights already available in criminal proceedings. The ARA has received support from the New York State Bar Association, major labor unions, 125 nonprofits and community-based organizations, and more than 100 elected officials across the state, including Attorney General Letitia James. Offered tickets to depart NYC when forced to leave shelters, only 2% of adult migrants accept. Fewer than 30 adult migrants per day are typically accepting a city-offered bus or plane ticket out of New York City, and hundreds more are ending up with no shelter bed to sleep in for the night, newly released data shows. Mayor Eric Adams' administration has said its rule restricting shelter stays for adult migrants to 30 days is alleviating a strained shelter system, making room for newer arrivals and helping slash projected migrant spending. But data obtained by Gothamist through a Freedom of Information law request shows that on average, just 2% of adult migrants maxing out their shelter limits each day are leaving the city. Meanwhile, more than 80% are turned away because no shelter beds are available and are sent to waiting rooms in other parts of the city to try again the next day. Many migrants have said they're choosing to sleep on the street, the subway, or in parks instead. In other news, streamlined process for initial employment authorization documents for refugees. U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, has implemented a streamlined process for Form I-765, Application for Employment Authorization, to provide employment authorization documents, EADs, more efficiently to eligible refugees after they are admitted to the United States. The new process applies to individuals admitted to the United States as refugees on or after December 10, 2023. Under U.S. law, a refugee is legally authorized to work as soon as they arrive in the United States. Obtaining proof of this work authorization in the form of an EAD, however, was previously a cumbersome paper-based process that led to undue delays. The new process is fully automated and no longer requires refugees to apply for an EAD, allowing for more efficient processing and adjudication of Form I-765 and quicker delivery of EADs after we approve them. Finally, Senator Katie Britt's exploitation of a survivor's story is a new low in the right wing's bogus migrant crime hysteria. Contrary to Britt's claim, the crimes weren't linked to drug cartels, but a professional pimp, and involved foreign sex tourists, Parker Molloy wrote in her newsletter, The Present Age. While Senator Britt strongly implied that President Biden's immigration and border policies were at fault, the horrific events occurred roughly 2 decades ago, when George W. Bush, and not Biden, was in the White House. These heinous crimes didn't even take place near the U.S.-Mexico border, but rather in Guadalajara and Mexico City, Katz said. It had nothing to do with the border or immigration. Thank you.
Our weekly immigration news roundup is brought to you by the law firm of Figueroa and Associates. For consultation on any immigration or legal matter, please call 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845. For full stories and more immigration news, visit www.theimmigrantsjournal.com. That's www.theimmigrantsjournal.com.
You are listening to Ask the Lawyer International Edition. You have questions? We've got the answers. Schedule an appointment now at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us.
Welcome to America, How to Get a Green Card, in Ask the Lawyer International Edition with attorney Brian Figueroa of the law firm Figueroa and Associates in New York. Are you planning to migrate to the U.S.? Do you have family in the U.S.? Learn about the consequences of entering the U.S. with or without inspection, unlawful presence, family, faith-based, and fiancé petitions, the impact of fraudulent visas when applying for a green card, and more. Please schedule a consultation with us at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us. This is Ask the Lawyer, International Edition. You have questions? We've got the answers.
How to get a green card, family sponsorship, why getting legal help is important. For many immigrants to the United States, obtaining a green card through family sponsorship is a pathway to stability, security, and the realization of dreams. Family-based immigration allows U.S. citizens and lawful permanent residents, LPRs, to sponsor certain relatives for permanent residency, granting them the coveted green card. However, navigating the complex immigration system can be daunting, so seeking legal assistance is crucial for a successful application process. Family sponsorship serves as a cornerstone of the U.S. immigration system, reflecting the nation's commitment to family reunification. U.S. citizens and LPRs can sponsor their immediate relatives or other eligible family members for a green card. Immediate relatives include spouses, unmarried children under 21, and parents, if the sponsor is over 21. Other eligible relatives fall under preference categories, including unmarried adult children, married children, and siblings of U.S. citizens. While the process may seem straightforward, numerous legal intricacies and requirements exist. Working with an immigration attorney can help applicants navigate these complexities and increase their chances of success. Attorneys experienced in immigration law possess the expertise to guide applicants through each process step. ensuring that all forms are filled out correctly, necessary documentation is provided, and deadlines are met. One significant advantage of legal assistance is navigating potential challenges and addressing any issues that may arise during the application process. Immigration laws and regulations are subject to change, and navigating these changes can be difficult for individuals unfamiliar with the legal landscape. An immigration attorney stays abreast of these developments and can adapt strategies accordingly to maximize the likelihood of a successful outcome. Additionally, legal representation can be particularly valuable when dealing with potential complications such as criminal history, previous immigration violations, or complex family relationships. An attorney can assess the specific circumstances of each case, identify potential obstacles, and develop strategies to overcome them. This proactive approach can help prevent delays or denials and streamline the application process. Furthermore, seeking legal assistance can provide applicants with peace of mind, knowing that their case is in capable hands. The immigration journey can be emotionally taxing, with applicants often experiencing anxiety and uncertainty about their future. A knowledgeable attorney advocating on their behalf can alleviate some of this stress and instill confidence in the process. Moreover, legal representation can expedite the application process, saving applicants time and frustration. Immigration attorneys understand the system's nuances and can help applicants compile a comprehensive and persuasive application package. By ensuring that all necessary documents are submitted correctly the first time, attorneys can help avoid unnecessary delays and expedite the application's processing. In conclusion, obtaining a green card through family sponsorship is a significant milestone for many immigrants to the United States. While the process can be complex and challenging, seeking legal assistance can significantly increase the chances of success. Experienced immigration attorneys possess the knowledge, skills, and resources to guide applicants through each process step, navigate potential obstacles, and advocate on their behalf. By partnering with a trusted legal professional, applicants can embark on their immigration journey with confidence, knowing that they have a dedicated advocate supporting them every step of the way. Are you interested in family migration to America? Let the experienced and knowledgeable international law firm of Fitzgerald & Associates handle your immigration matter. Immigration law is complex and dynamic. The lawyer you hire does make a difference. To schedule an appointment, call 855-768-8845 or visit www.askthelawyer.us.
Do you have a legal issue, question, or concern? Turn to Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You can also register for our paralegal program, get legal news, business consults, or other information on educational issues. Yes, Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us.
Are you interested in investing in real property, a home, or investment property in New York or other states? Then Equity Smart Realty Inc. can work with you. From potential returns to portfolio diversification, buying international property comes with its perks, but it's also a complex process, and there are tax matters to consider. Equity Smart Realty Inc. can help you purchase real estate in New York. We have the knowledge you need to simplify the process. Ready to discuss your options? Schedule a consultation on this matter, or start a business, or a branch of your business at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us, or call 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845.
Arlelu Izon is a criminal, now deceased and indicted by the federal government for defrauding thousands of Grenadians. If you or a family member is a victim of Arle Liaison and are in deportation proceedings or any immigration matters pending in immigration court, please call the law firm of Figaro and Associates at 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845.
Are you looking for a side hustle as an independent contractor? Are you looking to make extra cash and business opportunities? We have opportunities for graduates from our online Chambers Paralegal program to work with lawyers and other legal professionals in New York State or persons with similar qualifications. We also have opportunities for other chamber businesses in graphic arts and design, creating and updating websites in WordPress, the most popular platform, and other platforms, social media experts in the various platforms, and database experts. There is also a high demand for voiceovers, audio, and video podcast editing in the marketing field, journalists, and other professionals in the services industry who can work in the virtual world for U.S. businesses. Send your resume and a cover letter explaining why you or your business is the right fit for these partnerships to info@myiqinc.com. That's info@myiqinc.com.
Love is in the air. Do you know that a prenup or an irrevocable trust can say, I love you in a way flowers and chocolates never could? Ask the lawyer. Let the law firm of Figaro and Associates show you how. Don't hesitate. Call 855-768-8845 or visit www.askthelawyer.us to schedule an appointment today.
Welcome back. This is Ask the Lawyer International Edition. You have questions, we've got the answers. Schedule an appointment now at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us.
Studying in the United States. How to get a student visa. The United States is well known for its colleges and universities. As such, it is an attractive destination for international students. To become a full-time international student, you will need either the F1 or M1 student visa. What are the requirements? Eligibility requirements for student visas. To qualify for an F1 or M1 visa, USCIS states that you must be enrolled as a full-time student in an academic educational program, a language training program, or a vocational program. Be accepted into a school that is approved by the Student and Exchange Visitors Program, Immigration Customs Enforcement. Be proficient in English or be enrolled in classes that will lead to English proficiency. Have sufficient funds to support yourself during the entire proposed course of study. Maintain residence abroad and have no intention of giving it up. Coming to the U.S. to look for a school. As a prospective student, you can come to the U.S. as a tourist for the purpose of locating a school you want to attend. If you do this, however, be sure to tell the consul at your B2 visa interview that this is your intent so that he or she can make the appropriate annotation in your passport. Usually prospective student, school not yet selected. Otherwise, if you later request a change of status from a visitor visa to a student visa, United States Immigration and Customs Services will presume that you committed fraud by applying for a visitor visa when you intended to come to the U.S. to study. USCIS will then refuse your application to convert to student status. Therefore, if you enter the U.S. on a B2 visa and do not have the annotation indicating that you are a prospective student, you will need to leave the U.S. before your authorized stay expires, so that you can apply for a student visa from your home country. Do you need help applying for a student visa? If so, ask the lawyer. The international law firm of Figaro and Associates has a quarter of a century practicing immigration law. Brian Figaro, Esquire, is a member of the American Immigration Lawyers Association and is widely regarded as New York's #1 immigration attorney. Ready for the next step? Schedule an appointment at Woo Ask the Lawyer Hughes or call 855-768-8845. Immigration law is dynamic and complex. The lawyer you hire does make a difference.
Do you have a legal issue, question, or concern? Turn to Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You can also register for our paralegal program, get legal news, business consults, or other information on educational issues. Yes, Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us.
Are you interested in investing in real property, a home, or investment property in New York or other states? Then Equity Smart Realty Inc. can work with you. From potential returns to portfolio diversification, buying international property comes with its perks, but it's also a complex process, and there are tax matters to consider. Equity Smart Realty Inc. can help you purchase real estate in New York. We have the knowledge you need to simplify the process. Ready to discuss your options? Schedule a consultation on this matter, or start a business, or a branch of your business at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us, or call 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845.
Love is in the air. Do you know that a prenup or an irrevocable trust can say, I love you in a way flowers and chocolates never could? Ask the lawyer. Let the law firm of Fig, Arrow and Associates show you how. Don't hesitate. Call 855-768-8845 or visit www.askthelawyer.us to schedule an appointment today.
Are you looking for a side hustle as an independent contractor? Are you looking to make extra cash and business opportunities? We have opportunities for graduates from our online Chambers Paralegal program to work with lawyers and other legal professionals in New York State or persons with similar qualifications. We also have opportunities for other chamber businesses in graphic arts and design, creating and updating websites in WordPress, the most popular platform, and other platforms, social media experts in the various platforms, and database experts. There is also a high demand for voiceovers, audio, and video podcast editing in the marketing field, journalists, and other professionals in the services industry who can work in the virtual world for U.S. businesses. Send your resume and a cover letter explaining why you or your business is the right fit for these partnerships to info@myiqinc.com. That's info@myiqinc.com.
You are listening to Ask the Lawyer International Edition. You have questions? We've got the answers. Schedule an appointment now at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us.
Get music, put up your hand in the ear right now. Yo, yo, shot boat. Who's the reggae dead? Your mouth is in your way. I be a rumor, they must stop for reggae dead. Your mouth is in your way. I hit the list of mama, man, just one more reggae dead. Your mouth is in your way. I be a rumor, they must stop for reggae dead. Your mouth is in your way. When you was stand up tall, from in the 90s you were rough.
Good day and a warm welcome to everyone. Today in studio with us, we have a very special guest, Miss Ariane Wint, the founder of International Women in Reggae. Good day, Miss Wint. Glad to have you with us.
Thanks for being here, for having me, actually.
So, International Women in Reggae stands as a beacon of women empowerment in the music industry. Can you tell us about International Women in Reggae, why you founded it, and what it means to you?
I founded it because I recognize that there are not a lot of women in the industry. I went to Edamame College, and it was not a lot of us. I was the only female in my classroom, and I felt like that needs to be changed. I always wanted to form an all-female band, and that took a very long time. And it took me years to finally formulate a band. And I would like to encourage young girls to pick up an instrument, hence having this band and having this movement.
And what were some of those initial challenges you faced in forming an all-female reggae band?
The challenges mainly are finding the members. I find that we don't have enough, or at the time did not have enough females playing music and playing, even if you found them, they weren't playing reggae music. So if a member of the band leaves, then it's very difficult to find somebody who is interested in music or take it seriously.
So, how do you see the band's role in challenging industry norms and inspiring the next generation of female musicians?
Well, our goal is, we've always said that we wanted the music to speak for itself and really go against what is the so-called norm, which is, for me, what I see, thankfully, I have powered through not, what would I say now? I've seen where in the industry women have to take their clothes off or be naked, and that is primary focus. And our focus is really about your instrument and your talent and really believing in yourself. And so the mission of the band is to really push forward women who are talented. And yes, if you want to dress beautifully, that's fine, but that should not be your primary focus. So I feel like the women in the band represent that.
So, tying that in, how do you see International Women in Reggae impacting the reggae music scene and its representation of women?
Okay, so very interesting question. So we started writing songs, and we released 3 songs to date. And our goal was never to have any music that your child can't listen to. They should be inspirational. And yes, that comes with its challenges because that's not what's popular and what's popping. But we have to stick to our mission and our goal. And so it's very important for us to send a message and have music that is tasteful.
So, with such a diverse group of musicians, producers, and songwriters, how does IWIR approach the songwriting and creative process? And maybe could you share an example of how a song evolved from an idea to a final track?
Okay, so that's very interesting. So music is universal, right? But in the band, we have different cultures, people from diverse backgrounds. So one of our songs that we have is called Change My Ways. And that was written by our guitarist, and she's from England. And that is Lovers Rock, that is predominantly in England. So with that, we had an opportunity to learn so much more about Lovers Rock because of her passion. Because you put pen to paper and you put music together, and it is music, but then it comes with different subsets and different, you have the different genres. And so Lovers Rock was, I had the opportunity to learn Lovers Rock through my guitarist. So that's what makes it so special.
So, looking ahead, what is your vision for International Women in Reggae for like the next 5 years, both in terms of music and its role in promoting women's empowerment in the arts?
Okay, so we actually In 2020, in March, we had this initiative called Girls in Every Key, where we encourage young girls to pick up an instrument. And of course, COVID happened. So our our vision was maybe it was quickly taken away from us because of COVID, and we weren't sure what direction we're going to go. But because I'm so passionate about teaching and a former music teacher, I felt it necessary to pick that up now and continue. So March 23rd of this year, we have our first workshop, all female workshop, with females of all ages, and I'm very excited and I just want to inspire other young females. As for the future, we want to continue making great songs and hopefully, have this band go around the world globally, creating music and just be a role model to females in the industry. Just wanted to add that we have a workshop next week, Saturday, the 23rd, in Long Island, New York. It's in Uniondale, and it's free of cost, and it's from 11 to 6, and we have all instruments. You could sign up online, and you could. We have the flyer, and you can register using the QR code. Please come out, and we'll have these women teaching you and just showing you the ropes and sharing their experiences, and then we're going to have a master class after that. So it should be fun.
How can people reach out, get into contact with your organization, help support, and even tune into your music?
Okay, so you can find us on Instagram, International Women in Reggae, one word. On Facebook, International Women in Reggae, one word. Also on TikTok, International Women in Reggae, one word. Our email is iwirgroup@gmail.com. Or Twitter, which we don't use very much, but it's IWIRNYC. And to find us, you can go to all digital platforms we're on as IWIR, which is an acronym for International Women in Reggae. And we have 3 songs out called Reggae Forever, Change My Ways, and Happy. I Want to Be Happy, sorry.
Thank you so much, Ariane Wint, the founder of the International Women in Reggae.
Thank you for having me.
Do you have a legal issue, question, or concern? Turn to Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You can also register for our paralegal program, get legal news, business consults, or other information on educational issues. Yes, ask the lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us.
You are listening to Ask the Lawyer International Edition. You have questions? We've got the answers. Schedule an appointment now at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us.
Get on the path to success. Join the fastest growing industry. Become a paralegal. The rise in popularity of online education programs means that it is easier than ever to find the right one for you. Deciding on the best paralegal online program requires research and time. By weeding out the level mills and substandard institutions, you can earn a quality certificate at an affordable price. When researching online paralegal programs, you will want to consider several factors. Cost and institution reputation are the most important. With this in mind, one program rises above the rest. The Chamber Coalition, which comprises the New American Chamber of Commerce, NACC, the African American International Chamber of Commerce, AAICC, and The Hispanic American International Chamber of Commerce, HAICC, offers the best online paralegal studies program. The competitive tuition rate, coupled with the impeccable reputation of the coalition, makes this an obvious choice for anyone serious about their education. This is a program of the highest standard. Additional certificates include LexisNexis and Clio. We also use Cali, which is what is used in law schools. What are the requirements? To be admitted to the Chamber's Paralegal Certificate Program, you must be at least 18 years old, read and write English at a proficiency level, have strong computer skills, and have a high school diploma. If these qualifications fit you, you can continue the admission process. Applications are accepted online anytime during the year. A mandatory orientation describes your upcoming classes, guidelines, and expectations. The tuition for this respected program is very competitive with other online paralegal degrees. It costs less than $1,000 for the entire program. The average student can finish the program in anywhere from 6 to 12 months. Books are extra and will run around a few $100s for everything. If you want the best paralegal online program at the best price, the Chamber Coalition Paralegal Certificate Program is the answer. The program is excellent for aspiring and current paralegals, individuals who plan to attend law school, community advocates, persons who want to understand the law and their rights, and prospective political candidates. Is being a paralegal worth it? Yes. The Bureau of Labor Statistics projects a 10% job growth between now and 2029. The median salary nationwide in 2019 was $51,740, and the average mean wage was $61,810. It truly is a prestigious and significant profession. Simply put, paralegals help people. They help their employers be more efficient in their jobs, increase a firm's revenue and productivity, and help the clients. A career as a paralegal can be rewarding professionally and personally, and offers a unique opportunity to help others. Options vary depending on the paralegal's practice area. New York is the state with the second largest employment of paralegals and legal assistants in the country, given New York City's occasional designation as the capital of the world and close proximity to Washington, D.C., the hub of federal government and law. As one of the biggest global hubs of finance, media, and culture, jobs in the legal realm are bound to follow. Most states do not have any certification or licensure requirements to be a paralegal, and New York is no exception. By graduating from this program, you can market yourself as a virtual paralegal for attorneys and law firms in New York State. There is a one-time fee of $550. Are you excited to learn more? Register for an orientation at www.freeparalegal.org. That's www.freeparalegal.org.
Do you want to be a paralegal? Or are you planning to go to law school? Our Chamber Coalition's online paralegal program is the right program to get you started. Some of the areas of law include contracts, property law, tort liability, civil procedure, constitutional law, immigration, civil rights, estate planning, wills and trusts, and matrimonial, plus legal research and writing, legal marketing, and small business. We also use Cali, which is used in law schools, and you get extra certificates from Clio and LexisNexis. By graduating from this program, you can market yourself as a virtual paralegal for attorneys and law firms in New York State There is a one-time fee of $550. Are you excited to learn more? Register for an orientation at www.freeparalegal.org. That's www.freeparalegal.org.
The United States is consistently ranked among the best internationally for its competitiveness. Are you planning to start a new business or branch of your business in New York? Attend our Chamber Coalition's 5-week webinar series, Small Business Sense Bootcamp. We provide education and business preparation for small business owners and startups. Learn the basics of business planning, how to finance your business credit, marketing, and social media strategies, small business solutions, legal, tax, accounting, banking, and insurance, and how to do business within New York City, New York State, and corporations. Register at startupsbootcamp.eventbrite.com.
Are you interested in investing in real property, a home, or investment property in New York or other states? Then Equity Smart Realty Inc. can work with you. From potential returns to portfolio diversification, buying international property comes with its perks, but it's also a complex process, and there are tax matters to consider. Equity Smart Realty Inc. can help you purchase real estate in New York. We have the knowledge you need to simplify the process. Ready to discuss your options? Schedule a consultation on this matter, or start a business, or a branch of your business at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us, or call 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845.
Estate planning is a necessity, not a luxury. Let the law firm of Figaro & Associates help you protect your legacy, assets, and loved ones. Get estate planning consultation on wills, living trusts and probate, power of attorney, health proxy, deed transfers, providing for special needs, disabled children and grandchildren, minimizing federal and state taxes. Call us right now at 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845. Or schedule an appointment at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us.
Do you have a legal issue, question, or concern? Turn to Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You can also register for our paralegal program, get legal news, business consults, or other information on educational issues. Yes, ask the lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us.
Arle Lou Izon is a criminal, now deceased and indicted by the federal government for defrauding thousands of Grenadians. If you or a family member is a victim of Arle Lou Izon and are in deportation proceedings or any immigration matters pending in immigration court, please call the law firm of Figaro and Associates at 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845.
Thank you for listening to Ask the Lawyer International Edition with attorney Brian Figaro of the law firm Figaro and Associates in New York. We hope you enjoyed the show, which featured immigration visitors visa, starting and doing business in New York, entertainment and business visas, religious visas, and much more. Whether you are outside the U.S. or have family in New York, the number to call, share, and keep is 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845. Please schedule a consultation with us at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us. This is Ask the Lawyer, International Edition. You have questions? We've got the answers.